Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to simplify an expression using factorization. Now, if we look at this expression that we have here, if we look at the bottom, we can see we cannot factorize it any further. There's no common factor, it's not a trinomial, neither is a difference of two squares. But if we look at the top here, we can see that we have a common factor. So let's look at what the common factor here is. The first term is 3xy, which is equal to a 3 and an x and a y. The second term is y squared, which consists of 1y and another y, 2 y's. And we can see from here that we have a y in common. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out that y. So we have y into. Now, if you look back at the video on how to factorize by taking out the common factor, the first step is to take out the common factor. Second step, divide this expression by the common factor. So that's 3xy plus y squared divided by y. Right, so what we're going to do here, again, looking back at a previous video on how to divide an expression. First step, separate. So that's 3xy over y plus y squared over y. Fill in the invisible numbers. There's a 1 there, a 1 there, and a 1 there. There's a 1y here, 1 is here, 1 here, 1y to the power 1. And now we can use SNL to divide. 3 divided by 1 is 3. X to the power 1. There is an x over here. It's an x to the power 0. So x to the power 1 divided by x to the power 0 will give me x to the power 1. Y to the power 1 divided by y to the power 1 will give me y to the power 0. Plus 1 divided by 1, 1. Y to the power 2 divided by y to the power 1 will give you y to the power 1. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this expression, rewrite it here without the invisible signs and numbers. So that's y into 3x. We don't put the y because it's invisible. Y to the power 0 is invisible. Plus 1 is invisible, this one is invisible, so we're left with y over 3x plus y. Now, what we can see here is we have something on the top and the bottom that is the same. It's common. So what we do is we divide the top and the bottom by this number, by this expression. So we'll divide the top by 3x plus y. We'll divide the bottom by 3x plus y. So we'll end up with y into 3x plus y divided by 3x plus y. So remember, any number divided by itself will give you 1. So if I take 3x plus y and divide it by 3x plus y, that will give me 1. It's the same as saying 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 6 is 1. Any number divided by itself will give you 1. So 3x plus y divided by 3x plus y will give me 1. And 3x plus y divided by 3x plus y will give me 1. We have y times 1 is y over 1. And any number divided by 1 will stay the same. Again, to give you a little bit of a practical example, if I said 4 divided by 1, I'll get 4. 5 divided by 1 will give me 5. 100 divided by 1 will give me 100. Therefore, y divided by 1 will give me y. And that is my answer. Let's do another example. Let's say I have x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. Now we can see here that this is a trinomial. So go back and watch the video on how to factorize a trinomial. We factorize this, we'll end up with x plus 3 over x plus 2 over, sorry, this is x plus 3 into x plus 2 over x plus 2. We have something on the top and the bottom. We're going to divide them both by x plus 2. So that will go, that will go. We'll end up with x plus 3. And let's do one more example. Let's say I have x squared minus 4 over x minus 2. This, as we can see, is a difference of 2 squares. So difference of 2 squares, open up 2 brackets. Square root of the first term, x. Square root of the second term, 2. Put 1 plus, 1 minus. And at the bottom we have x minus 2. Now we can see on the top and the bottom we have x minus 2. When I strike this off, remember, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm dividing it by itself. So I'll divide this by x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 and I'll get 1. X minus 2 divided by x minus 2 and I'll get 1. So what am I left with here? I'm left with x plus 2. That is my final answer. This is not difficult, but as you can see, when we get to something complicated, all the other sections that I've been doing with you come in. You have to know your adding and subtracting of integers. You have to know your multiplication of signs, your division of expressions. And most importantly, you need to know how to factorize and then simplify. It's not difficult, but it can get tricky. But remember, as always, practice, practice, practice. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.